Have you ever felt completely overwhelmed? Like you're facing a problem so big there's just no way to solve it. It's a feeling we all know. Well, today I want to share a story that speaks directly to that feeling. A story about a seemingly impossible situation and a truly mind-blowing miracle. It's the story of Jesus feeding the 5,000. Imagine this, a massive crowd. Thousands of people, men, women, and children gathered on a grassy hillside. They've been listening to Jesus teach all day, captivated by his words of hope and wisdom. As the sun starts to set, a practical problem arises. Everyone's hungry. The disciples, Jesus' closest followers, start to get anxious. They look around at this sea of faces and see a logistical nightmare. They go to Jesus and say, "This is a remote place, and it's already getting late. Send the crowds away so they can go to the villages and buy themselves some food." It makes sense, right? It's the logical, responsible thing to do. But Jesus looks at them and says something totally unexpected. They do not need to go away. You give them something to eat. Can you imagine their reaction? You can almost hear them thinking, "Us? Oh, we're just a small group of guys, and there are thousands of people here." Philip, one of the disciples, does some quick math and says it would take more than half a year as wages to buy enough bread for each one to have just a bite. The scale of the problem was staggering. They felt completely powerless, staring at a mountain of need with empty hands. Then another disciple, Andrew, speaks up. He says, "Here is a boy with 5 small barley loaves and 2 small fish. But how far will they go among so many?" Think about that. 5 little bread rolls and 2 small fish. It's practically nothing. It's the kind of lunch a young boy would pack for himself. In the face of 5,000 hungry people, it's almost laughable. It's like trying to fill a swimming pool with a single eyedropper. This is the moment the story pivots. Where the disciples see scarcity and impossibility, Jesus sees an opportunity. He doesn't dismiss the small offering. He doesn't panic. Instead, he tells the disciples, "Have the people sit down." There, on the green grass, this huge crowd settles down, waiting. Jesus then takes the 5 loaves and the 2 fish. He looks up to heaven, gives thanks, and breaks the bread. He then gives the pieces to his disciples to distribute to the people. He does the same with the fish. And here's where the miracle unfolds. The disciples start handing out the food, and it just doesn't run out. Everyone who wants to eat, eats. They don't just get a tiny crumb or a small bite. The Bible says they all ate and were satisfied. They ate until they were full. Imagine the feeling in that crowd, the surprise, the joy, the sheer wonder of it all. What started as a desperate situation turned into a joyful feast. But the story doesn't even end there. After everyone is finished eating, Jesus tells his disciples, "Gather the pieces that are left over. Let nothing be wasted." So they go around and collect the leftovers. And what they find is astonishing. They fill 12 baskets with the pieces of the 5 barley loaves left over by those who had eaten. 12 baskets. They started with a boy's small lunch, fed over 5,000 people until they were full, and ended up with more food than they began with. This wasn't just a magic trick. It was a profound lesson. This story teaches us so much. It shows us that when we face overwhelming problems, we should bring what we have to Jesus, no matter how small or insignificant it seems. That little bit of faith, that small act of generosity, that tiny bit of strength you have left in his hands, it can be multiplied beyond your wildest imagination. He doesn't need our abundance. He just needs our willingness. So next time you feel like you're refacing a 5,000 people problem with only 5 loaves and 2 fish, remember this story. Trust that what you offer, when placed in the hands of the one who created everything, can be more than enough. It's a powerful reminder that, with God, a little goes a long, long way. Thanks so much for watching today. If this story resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that inspire and encourage. See you next time.